Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is verb phrase 193. The verb phrase today is set up. All right, now set up is a very common verb phrase, so we actually have 10 meanings today. And since we have 10, we'll give one example of each meaning and use. Okay, let's look at the first one here. First one here is to build or assemble. So we often use set up in this way. So here's the first example. Can you set up this tent for us? Yeah, so if you're setting up something in this way, you're building it or assembling it, you're putting it together for yourself or for somebody else. All right, number 2 here. To frame someone or make them look guilty of a crime. Okay. Many people believe Lee Harvey Oswald was set up to take the fall for the assassination of JFK. Yeah, so Lee Harvey Oswald himself, he called himself a patsy, that he was set up. Somebody set him up to make him look guilty. Maybe somebody else was really behind the assassination of JFK, or at least that's what many people suspect. Okay, number 3 here. To trick someone so they fall victim to someone. Okay, that con artist set him up so he can trick him out of his money, or he could trick him out of his money, out of his funds, out of his savings. Okay, good. Number 4 here. To give someone money to start a business. Yes. His father set him up by providing the capital for his first store. Yeah. Maybe it was successful, and later on he went on to open many other stores after that, but his father set him up for his first store, gave him enough money to get going. All right, number 5, to make something ready to be used. Okay. Can you set up the new washing machine so we can use it? Okay, that's another way we might say. So, can you attach it, set it up into the, the wall or whatever, install it in some ways? That's what we mean by set up here. All right, number 6 here. To supply someone with good enough nourishment. Okay. And here's the example. For meals, his mother always set him up with breakfast and lunch in a brown paper bag. So maybe he brown bagged his lunch. He brought it to work with him every day. Maybe he brought both. Maybe he brought 2 bags, one for breakfast, one for lunch. Okay, number 7 here. To establish one into a position of power or elect them. Okay. Here's the example. In 2016, the Democratic Party set up Hillary to be the candidate. But many Bernie Sanders supporters question if there was corruption involved. Yeah, because they think that Bernie should have won it. They were a little disgruntled. They were a little unhappy, and they suspected maybe something was not quite right. But either way, we could say that the Democratic Party helped to set up Hillary to get her into that position. All right, number 8 here. To establish or fund something. Okay. The UN was officially set up after World War II, so it was officially established after World War II. Okay, number 9 here. To pair up people to have a romantic date, or, yes, okay. She set up her brother on a blind date. So you could set 2 people up. If you arrange for both of them to meet and have a date together, then you could set them up on a date. Okay, and the last one here, number 10. To lay plans for or cause or bring about. So it sounds like you're trying to manipulate for something to happen, for this to come about. And here's the example. I think he will set up his son to take his place as CEO after he retires. Yeah, so maybe it was his company. He was CEO for a long time. He's planning on retiring, and, he wants his son to take over as the new CEO. So he will try to set him up in this position. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was informative. I hope you learned some new uses and meanings of setup today. Okay, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.